Hello, and thank you for watching our video. Today's video will go over the key takeaways about the rich and poor, and discover key points about the differences in what they do in life. So let us get started. Rich people believe they create their life, while poor people think life happens to them. We are the sum of our habits. Charles Duhigg. You've probably heard this adage before, but what does it actually mean? In what ways can it assist you to live a better life? How can you incorporate it into your daily activities? Rich individuals think they design their own lives. People in poverty believe life occurs to them. It's an easy notion to learn but difficult to put into practice, especially if you're not used to this style of thinking. Rich people create visions. We'll demonstrate how to establish a vision for your objectives and how to make sure they're met. You have had a goal in mind for your life for as long as you can remember. Many people, however, never have the opportunity to fulfill their aspirations because they don't put in enough effort to achieve them. It takes a lot of effort, patience, and a vision that is distinct and clear to achieve your goals. Being rich means having the ability to create multiple visions. Being wealthy entails having the capacity to realize numerous visions, which calls for the development of various modes of thought. The visions of the wealthy are varied. They have a lot of varied ideas and large concepts. They have a very clear idea of what they want to accomplish in their lives and the ability to perceive the wider picture. They know how to set and accomplish goals. They can glimpse the future and are aware of the routes to take. You will realize that you were able to do so because you were able to develop various visions when you finally reach the pinnacle of your accomplishment. Rich people can always create visions. Another reason that rich people can create visions is that they have the time and resources to do so. They think of a vision, and then they make it happen. For example, a rich person might want to build an international business empire. He might create a vision board to represent his goals. It will include pictures of the kind of car he wants, the house he wants, and the lifestyle he wants. He will then work hard to achieve his goals and live the life he wants. If you want to be successful, you should develop a vision for yourself. You should also make a vision board and work hard to achieve your goals. Rich people think big. They think big because they don't want to be ordinary. They want to be extraordinary. They want to be remembered. They want to be the ones who changed the world. They want to be the ones who helped us all. They can see the future. They can see what the world will be like if they don't create, if they don't try, if they don't make the impossible possible. They can see the future, and they can make it happen. They can see the world getting better. They can see the future of mankind. They can see a world where we're not all fighting for survival, where we're not all on our own. They can see a world where we're all working together. They can see a world where everyone is a leader. They can see a world where everyone is a team player. They can see a world where everyone is a winner. They can see a world where everyone is rich. They can see a world where everyone is happy. They can see a world where everyone is healthy. They can see a world where everyone is kind. They can see a world where everyone is great. They can see a world where everyone is glorious. They can see a world where everyone is humble. They can see a world where everyone is honest. They can see a world where everyone is successful. They can see a world where everyone is strong. They can see a world where everyone is powerful. They can see a world where everyone is capable. They can see a world where everyone is capable of anything. They can see a world where everyone is capable of greatness. They can see a world where everyone is capable of changing the world. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a difference. They can see a world where everyone is capable of helping others. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something big. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a change. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something great. They can see a world where everyone is capable of creating a vision. They can see a world where everyone is capable of achieving their dreams. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a difference. They can see a world where everyone is capable of helping others. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something big. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a change. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something great. They can see a world where everyone is capable of creating a vision. They can see a world where everyone is capable of achieving their dreams. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a difference. They can see a world where everyone is capable of helping others. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something big. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a change. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something great. They can see a world where everyone is capable of creating a vision. They can see a world where everyone is capable of achieving their dreams. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a difference. They can see a world where everyone is capable of helping others. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something big. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a change. They can see a world where everyone is capable of doing something great. They can see a world where everyone is capable of creating a vision. They can see a world where everyone is capable of achieving their dreams. They can see a world where everyone is capable of making a difference. They can see a world. Are you ready to get rich? It's a big question, but one that you can answer today. There are multiple paths to getting rich, and here we'll go over the most common ones. We'll talk about what it takes to be rich, and how to think like someone who is rich. Think big. It is easy to think small and to get caught up in the day-to-day tasks of life. It's hard to think big. But that's what it takes to be successful, to be the best. You have to think big and have the drive to make a difference. This is why I'm telling you this today. You can be the best if you think big. Think big and do big things. Don't let fear stop you from being great. You may be thinking that you can't do something great because you're not rich. The fact is that being rich doesn't necessarily mean you'll do great things, but being great will definitely make you rich. If you want to become a part of the world's richest people list, you must think big and go after your dreams. Remember that your income is only a result of what you do or what you're capable of doing. Set your goals high and don't settle for less. The trick is to set your goals high and doesn't settle for less. When you set your goals high, you are more likely to achieve the goals you want to achieve. This way, you will be able to live your life in the way that you want, and you will be able to make a name for yourself. If you want to be a billionaire and live in a mansion, you will have to set your goals high and work hard to achieve them. This way, you are more likely to get what you want and you will be living the life you want to live. As Warren Buffett once said, you do not need to see your whole staircase, just take the first step. The power of positive thinking. As a matter of fact, the power of positive thinking is one of the most important traits of any successful entrepreneur. It can help you to stay focused, keep your eye on the prize, and help you to stay motivated and inspired to achieve your goals. If you have a positive attitude, you're more likely to succeed in business. The best thing about being positive is that you can control it, and you can work on it. You can't control other people or circumstances, but you can control how you react to them. In this way, you can put yourself in the best position to succeed. Rich people make their own plans. The poor are controlled by the plans of others. The difference may seem minute, but it is a major distinction. Make your own plan and follow it. If you have a plan, you'll have something to measure your progress against. You'll have something to adjust and adapt to as you go along. You'll have a map to follow, which will help you keep your bearings and reach your destination. If you don't have a plan, you're just wandering around in the dark and hoping that you'll stumble across your goals. Don't rush, find the best solution for you. Your plans are the most important thing in your life. You shouldn't rush into making plans or decisions. You should always take your time and find the best solution for you. You should also think about how you can ensure that your plans will be successful. Maybe you should think about different options and weigh the pros and cons. Maybe you should think about the best ways to go about it. You also shouldn't forget to think about what your plans will cost. You should always make plans that are within your budget. If you take your time and find the best solution for you, then you will surely succeed. Don't look for the easy way. If you want to be successful in life, you have to make your own plans. Don't look for the easy way out, because if you do, you'll end up disappointed. If you want to be rich, you have to work hard and spend a lot of time planning your future. It's not going to come to you easily. You have to set goals and stay disciplined, even when things get tough. So, don't wait for someone to hand you something. You need to create your own opportunities, and you can do that by setting the right goals. Remember, don't look for the easy way out. Rich people believe they create their life. Why do rich people think they create their life? Rich people believe they deserve success. The rich and famous of this world have one thing in common: they believe that they deserve to be rich and famous. They believe they are worthy of their wealth, and they also believe that they can achieve anything they want. They have a vision for their future, and they take the necessary steps to make their vision a reality. They know that they create their own life and that they can make their dreams become a reality. They believe in their own abilities and that they can achieve anything they want. These are the beliefs that have helped them to achieve the level of success that they have. Rich people see problems as opportunities. Poor people see opportunities as problems. It's a saying that I've used many times over the years. And it's never been more relevant than it is today. Our financial future is uncertain. The only thing that we can be certain of is change. And when our life changes, so do everything else. The rich see this as an opportunity for growth and learning. The poor see this as an obstacle to overcome. Which one are you? Opportunities can be seen in problems. When you're a billionaire, you see problems as opportunities, and you approach them in a different way than someone who doesn't have as much money. You're able to look beyond the problems, and you can see the opportunity and the potential that a problem can bring. You can see the solution and the benefits that can come from it. The truth is, most of the time, problems are opportunities waiting to happen, and the only thing that's stopping you from seeing that is your own perspective. Opportunity is out of the problem. We are often so focused on the problems we are facing that it's sometimes hard to see the opportunities that these problems represent. The truth is that problems are opportunities. Every problem has a solution. And every solution has value. It's just a matter of looking at the problem in a different way. And that's one of the reasons why the world's richest people are so successful. They have learned to see problems as opportunities, and opportunities as problems. Rich people focus on opportunities and not problems. Rich people see problems as opportunities. They know that problems, no matter how awful they may seem, can be overcome rather quickly if you're willing to work hard and smart. You also need to be willing to ask for help if you need it. Everyone needs help sometimes, and being able to ask for help will only make you and your company stronger. As you can see, the key to success is focusing on the opportunities that problems present, rather than the problems themselves. Rich people do not blame. Poor people blame. This is one of the most famous phrases of Jim Rohn, an entrepreneur and motivational speaker. These words are true. When things go wrong, blaming yourself or others will never solve the problem. In fact, it will usually make things worse. It's important to focus on solutions instead of excuses. So here are some tips to help you stop blaming and start taking action. They take responsibility for their mistakes. In today's world, where everything is at our fingertips, it's easy to blame others and make excuses. But the most successful people don't do that. They recognize that they're ultimately responsible for the direction of their lives, and they take their mistakes and failures as opportunities to learn and grow. If you want to be rich, you have to take responsibility for your life and your choices, and never blame others for your failures. They do not waste their time blaming others. Rich people do not waste their time blaming others for their problems. They know that it's their responsibility to make things happen and that they're the only ones who can make it happen. They don't blame others for mistakes, and they don't let mistakes define who they are. Rich people have a plan, poor people have wishes. This quote by Brian Tracy is very true. But what is a plan? A business plan is a document that communicates a vision of a company's future and its strategy for achieving that future. It's a roadmap that states where you want to go and how you're going to get there. With the right strategy and proper planning, success is inevitable. Rich people do not just invest for their own sake. If you do not plan for the future, you will not have one. Rich people are so rich because they have long-term plans for their money. They know that the future will not be the same as today or yesterday. They are prepared for any challenge that the future may bring. If you have a plan for your life, you will be able to handle any situation that comes your way. Remember that life is a journey, and you have to have the plan to get to your destination. They invest for the sake of their family. Rich people have a plan and they want to share it with their family and loved ones. They use their wealth to invest in various fields and make their family's future more secure. They want to make sure that their children will have everything they need, and that they won't have to worry about anything. In the end, they have a plan, and they have the means to ensure that their plan is realized. They invest in their country. There are many reasons why you should invest in your country. If you invest in a country, you will be able to create jobs and improve the economy of your country. If you want to be successful, you need to plan for the future, and you can't do that without a plan. You need to have a plan for your investments and for your life. Rich people have a plan for their investments and for their lives. They know what they want and what they need to do to get it. The rich are not just rich, they are smart and they have a plan for their country. The rich know that wealth is not just a matter of money, but also a matter of time and effort. If you want to be rich and have a plan for your country, you have to have a plan for your investments and for your life. My conclusion. The difference between the rich and poor is that the rich people have a vision and the poor people do not. If you want to become rich, you should start thinking big and make your own plans. Many times, people feel that life happens to them. In fact, it's only because they believe it does. You can change your mind by changing your beliefs. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you found our video useful, you can watch our other videos on our channel. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date on future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.